you schedule in the work that you want to do to develop your own business in just the same way that you schedule in the work that you need to do for your paying clients? I know that lots of people have a real challenge with scheduling in their own business development stuff. And a lot of the time, this is because we see our own business development work as being a lower priority than our paid customer work. Because let's face it, customers pay the bills. And this is true. But at the same time, the work we want to do to develop our own business is actually the stuff that's going to enable us to pay bigger bills, more exciting bills, more interesting bills, and just a lot more bills in general over the course of our business. Working on our own business development is the thing that is going to actually really allow us to grow, but also really allow us to help more customers and deliver more amazing products and services to more customers in the long run. But what I consistently find is that people will tell me that they have spent the last year planning to get around to updating their website, or that week in, week out, they constantly mean to get a lot more visible or a lot more consistent on social media. Or they'll tell me that their business feels a bit out of control and what they really want to do is to map out some processes, but they never have the time. And what I find is that almost every single time I have that conversation, I will ask the question about when was that work scheduled into your diary? And the answer is almost always never, that it is not scheduled in. So my advice to you would be to think about, we're at that time of year where we're all thinking about plans and new ideas and new objectives and big goals and big targets. And one of the biggest things that you can actually do for yourself to maximise the chances of you hitting those big goals and big targets is start to schedule in your business development work into your diary. Treat this like a customer. Think of your business as its own customer. And actually, your business is your most important customer. So when you make an appointment with an existing paying customer, if that came up in your diary, you would never just say, oh, I'm too busy for that. And yet when it comes up that sort of says, oh, I said on Friday I was going to rewrite my website, but actually I'm too busy. So we need to change that parameter and that thought process that says that working on our own business is secondary. And one of the best ways that you can do that is by making use of your diary, starting to schedule things in specifically. And I would also say, don't schedule it in too vaguely or too broadly. So one of the mistakes that people make is they schedule, say, half a day a week that says working on my business. But then when that half day comes, they can't quite remember specifically what they said they were going to do. Half a day is quite a long time, so it's a bit easy to start sort of faffing or getting distracted. And it's very easy for that time to either fritter away, or just because there isn't quite the focus or the real clear plan, the attention just gets put to something else instead. So you'd be better off with 1 hour in your diary that says working on my processes, but then actually each week putting a note into your diary of which specific process you're going to work on each week. So be constantly looking at the next action and the detail and the specifics of that, and really using your diary to schedule that business development work so that you're treating your business with the level of importance it deserves, but also so that the juicy stuff that you really want to do to grow your business stops being the stuff that typically falls through the gaps or falls into the place of, I ran out of time to get that done. So I hope you enjoy and make use of that tip today. Really start thinking about using your diary and scheduling in your business development stuff so that you can get more visible and more consistent on social media, or you can massively upgrade your website, or you can work on who is your ideal client, or you can build some amazing processes. You can review pricing, you can review packaging, all these juicy things that you might otherwise never get the time to do. So I hope that's useful. I would love to hear from you in the comments whether there's anything specific here that resonated with you, or what you already do around using your diary and your schedule that really helps you to progress with your business. So please leave me a comment, like and subscribe to the channel, and of course please feel free to share this video with anybody else you think would benefit.